as a woman, we're told from a pretty young age that we're on a timeline, and
Yes.
the older we get, the less roles we're able to snag. So how important was it?
Not so true today.
Yeah.
Not so true for the four of us.
Yeah, exactly. How important was it for you to snag this role and alongside these three incredible women?
Well, it was pretty great.
That's all there is to it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of amazing. You don't know when things are going to come to you. And Jane and I were just finishing up Grace and Frankie. And then we did another movie together about a week after we finished the series. And then this was all the time kind of hovering there. And they were working on the script, and we were waiting to see what it was going to be. And then suddenly it came to fruition. And it was, and Rita and Sally were added to the cast, and we just were friends with them anyway. And you don't know what it's going to be when you start out. You just do it, and you have fun.
Yeah.
And
It was incredible. Now, the original cast, there were 5 members. Who would you add if you could choose one more iconic woman to add?
a Dolly.
I love that answer.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lily.
Dolly's singing the song, so
She's a part of it.
yeah, absolutely.
Mary, when you found out you were going to be Jane Fonda's love interest, what was your initial reaction?
Well, it wasn't exactly on my bucket list at the time, but I've made it a write-in. It's a write-in, and I've been able to scratch it off. No, I mean, look, I mean to be able to be working with Jane Fonda, amazing, right? To be kissing Jane Fonda, I don't really have any words for that.
Was there anything that you were able to take from just working alongside her and take some notes from her?
Well, she's extremely professional, and she loves to run lines, which I do too. So we were in that we were on the same page. Just her professionalism overall.
And what was your wife's reaction to seeing this movie?
Oh, she loves it. Loves the movie. I mean, look, we're professional actors. She kisses people in her job. I kiss people in my job. We do other things too. But it's a professional thing.
To meet you.
Rooting for Tom.
We all are, aren't we?
He's pretty cute. I mean, when he came into my dressing room to introduce himself, originally when he was introducing himself to everybody, for one thing, it was a very thoughtful thing to do. We obviously knew who he was, but there was this tall, long boy came into my room, and I was just astonished. Oh God, Jane probably told you that she went weak in the knees, or did she?
Yes,
I know she really got watery knees. I didn't, but then I had Julian Edelman diddle with his, which I loved doing. It was so much fun, and I really got turned on in that locker room. I know I was 90 then. I'm 91 now, but I was amazed, and I'm thinking to myself, "What is wrong with you, woman?" And I'm thinking pheromones, and I now believe in that. I believe that people exude certain things. I really do. Because it was before I'd even gotten to look at the guys. Really. It happened before that. It's like something inside my belly said, everybody up.
It looked like there's so much fun with Lily and Jane and Sally. What was the highlight for you working with them?
Highlight? It was like every day. Every day was a highlight. I love them. They're fabulous. They're professionals. They're funny. They have great stories to tell. What's not to love?
With you and Billy Porter having a couple of scenes together, you both have larger-than-life personalities. So how well did you two mesh on set?
We meshed immediately. And he loved my outfit tonight, and I loved his. But I love that he was turning me around and showing me to everybody. Oh, you have to see this. Wait.
Oh, wow. You look beautiful.
But it's freezing out.
You are not 91. I refuse to believe it.
I'm definitely 91. My little bones will tell you that.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
How difficult was it to not laugh while working on this film?
Well, the nice thing is that I didn't have to try to not laugh. You could just laugh the whole time, and even if you ruined a take, it's fine because every take was funny. And Lily's maybe the funniest person I've ever met. She just every day it's just saying something that catches you off guard, and you're just like, what just came out of her mouth? And she just has her mind works in a way that's a little bit like a sketch comedy show. Like it's just constantly riffing, and you think you're having a conversation, and really you're just being set up for a joke that she's about to pay off.
Well, it makes sense with her background, but I've also heard the ladies talking about how it was a little difficult to get them to stop talking during some takes.
Yeah, I gave up on that at a certain point. People, the AD would come over and he'd be like, come on, we got to go. And I'd be like, no, the story's too good. Give him another 5 minutes. Yeah.
Was any of the film improv'd by these ladies?
Yeah, I mean, there's when you have 4 people who are that talented and can come up with better things than you could ever come up with, you don't get in the way of that. You let them riff,
And we obviously know what Tom Brady is like on the football field, but what was it like working with him from a producer perspective?
I mean, he's incredible. He brings an amazing energy and focus and intensity to everything he does. So, seeing like how collaborative and how I was just really so impressed with how focused in when he had to perform he was, and how he nailed it. I was like beyond impressed by it.
Speaking of which, with the actors who are not trained actors, let's call them athletes,
Yeah.
How was it to work with them?
I mean, for me, as like a football fan and someone who played football for, not as long as them, but for a part of my life, I was just in awe, like being around sort of idols of mine and seeing them just have fun and goof around. And like, I think even if you're not an actor, like if you bring a sort of relaxed energy and you're playful with it, it tends to work out,
Thank you so much, and congratulations on the film. Both sports and entertainment are obviously male-dominated fields, so it was really interesting to see these 4 ladies in this kind of male-dominated space. How important is it to continue to write women into these books and movies and scripts and just continue to promote women in these spaces?
It's something we've always loved to do. I mean, Emily and I, our first movie, Booksmart, it was also a female buddy comedy, obviously a little younger, less experienced in life. But like with all of our projects, we try to write real complicated women. I mean, Emily's from Boston, I'm from Chicago, but we both grew up knowing that women liked sports and liked watching sports, and that it's not like crazy to see a group of women bond over something, especially when it's something as awesome as Tom Brady.
Makes it a little easier. Yeah. So when you originally wrote this, did you ever anticipate that you would have the likes of Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, Rita Moreno? Did you ever expect any Sally Field?
Definitely didn't expect it, but this was our dream cast. These were the women we were writing for in our minds, and the fact that they signed on, it really was like we couldn't have asked for a better cast. It's still like I'm still pinching myself.
In the original story about the OG 80 for Brady crew, there was 5 of them. If you could have one more iconic lady star in this film, who would you want it to be?
Boy, that is tough. That's tough because we love a lot of iconic ladies, so it's hard to pick.
My mom.
Yeah.
It's got to be my mom.
Yeah. Mom. Yes. Yeah. We did see a funny internet commenter being like, "Why isn't Diane Keaton in this movie?" So like, there's so many women of the generation that we grew up like loving their work and like connecting with their work, and so yes, I think the gang should just get bigger.
Yeah. Keep it growing. Yeah. Thank you, ladies, so much. Congratulations on your directorial debut. 80 for Brady. That's huge.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know.
Why was it that you chose for that to happen with 80 for Brady?
I mean, the truth is that the movie chooses you. So for me, the movie chose me, and I'm here to sort of, it was the perfect movie. I mean, could you imagine your first movie working with these people and this subject matter? It was kind of a dream come true, to be honest.
And it's funny because a lot of directors have to sort of bring their cast together, find ways to bring their cast together, but in this case, I have a feeling it was the exact opposite for you. You had to somewhat keep them apart and try to get them to just get through a couple of the scenes. Was it a struggle?
No, that's an illusion. They hate each other. All these women cannot stand each other. Right. No, it was wonderful. Yeah, and I think the real fun thing is that they haven't all worked together that much. Lily and Jane obviously have, but the great part is that the sort of alchemy of all of them together was sort of the part of the magic sauce that makes the movie so great. That sort of combination of all those different personalities. Yeah.
What was it like to work with the NFL?
It was awesome. I mean, the NFL were great partners. When they saw the movie and it supports a bit of their fan base that doesn't always get recognized of older female watchers, and I think that for them, they got really excited by it, and it was something they wanted to support.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much and congratulations.
Dolly Parton, Cyndi Lauper, Debbie Harry, Gloria Estefan, and Belinda Carlisle. How's that for a super group? So I'm excited. It's called Gonna Be You. It's just about a song about friendship. And it fits this movie because it's all about friends, and you're good friends, whatever age you are.
What were you thinking about while writing it, beyond friendship?
That's what I thought it was. That's what I captured when I wrote the song for this movie. I captured that it's about your friends and the people that have your back. And I wanted to write a song that you could sing with all your girlfriends.
I can't wait to blast it after watching this movie.
Yeah, you're gonna blast it. It sounds great in the movie too.
Thank you so much.